Thanks, everyone, and welcome to the Synaccess quarterly webinar series. My name is Melody Rodriguez, and I'm the Sales Support Specialist here at Synaccess. Thank you so much for joining us today. Before we dive in, a couple of quick housekeeping notes. Your microphones and cameras are muted for the session, so please drop any questions you have into the chat as we go. We have reserved time at the end for a live Q&A. This session is also being recorded, and we'll share the link with everyone within 24 hours. We have a packed 30 minutes for you today, so let's get right into it. I'd love to introduce the two other folks joining me on today's session. First, we have Matt Seydel, our Solution Sales Architect here at Synaccess. Matt specializes in remote infrastructure and out-of-band management, and he'll be walking us through today's theme and leading our deep dive topic on remote reboot technology. Also with us is Kyle. He is the Enterprise Systems Senior Network Administrator at Elk Grove Unified School District, which is the fourth largest school district in California. With that, I'll hand it over to Matt. Matt, take it away.
Thanks, Melody. As everyone's seen, our topic for today is Stop the Truck Roll. Synaccess has been designing and manufacturing smart PDUs for over 20 years. We're an engineering-driven company who focuses on providing innovative and useful solutions for our customers. Many of our products have been designed around managed service providers and IT organizations that monitor and manage remote IT and network infrastructure. Our smart PDUs have several key features that give our customers visibility and control over remote power, network, and environmental data. Through either direct PDU interface, our central management platform, or through API integration into existing ITMS platforms, Synaccess PDUs can be an integral part of your remote IT and network management, including network reboot. When we talk about how to stop the truck roll, there are three main pillars: maximize uptime, increase operational efficiency, and having scalable visibility. These three pillars drive how Synaccess Smart PDUs help organizations keep their distributed IT and network devices active, decrease unpredictable operating costs, and proactively monitor and manage their remote sites. Synaccess Smart PDUs provide monitoring and outlet control to help reduce unplanned downtime, especially in distributed IT environments where remote network infrastructure is used. At these remote locations, a remote reboot of a stuck network device is all it takes to restore functionality. Have you tried turning it off and on again? This question has become cliché, but a hard reboot can often recover stuck network devices to proper operation. The process for many remote locations without on-site IT staff is to dispatch a technician, a truck roll, to the site to diagnose and remedy. Synaccess looks to maximize uptime by eliminating, wherever possible, longer duration outages through remote power monitoring and control without the need to roll the truck. Synaccess PDUs come standard with our included Central Management Portal. We also feature an extensive API library so you can integrate visibility and management of Synaccess PDUs into your existing ITMS platform and resolution processes. It is really this management level that helps our customers increase their operational efficiency through proactive notifications and remote power controls without the need for a sizable investment in systems, training, or processes. This ability to effectively scale the remote device visibility and control gives our customers flexibility to grow their business without significant added costs. Synaccess Smart PDUs give real-time power monitoring, alerting, and control over sites from 10 to 10,000 by using remote power management with centralized dashboards. Here's some numbers around why stopping the truck roll matters for organizations with distributed IT infrastructure. 60%, well over half, of an organization's trouble tickets for remote network outages or issues were eliminated just by implementing remote reboot. While a remote reboot process cannot eliminate every trouble ticket, that is a significant reduction in tickets. 60x, 60 times faster mean time to recovery. Using a remote reboot, the MTTR is minutes compared to a truck roll dispatch MTTR of hours minimum. Once the outage occurs, the clock is running. Is the technician dispatched immediately? Is it later today? Is it tomorrow? Is it next week? $10,000 per hour that's the average cost of unplanned IT downtime. Gartner estimates this figure to include lost revenue, SLA penalties, on top of direct costs of resolving the downtime. While IT teams are scrambling to recover down network gear, those remote sites are costing your company money. 20 to over 100. We are all asked to do more with less. The Uptime Institute estimates the average number of remote sites now managed by each IT admin or engineer is from 20 on the lower end to over 100 sites per person. Without some type of central management for power and data infrastructure, there's no effective means to manage that ratio of sites to IT resources. So how do all those numbers apply to stopping the truck roll? IT administrators and engineers are responsible for dozens of distributed sites each. By implementing remote power infrastructure like Synaccess Smart PDUs, they're able to resolve over half of the network outages using remote reboot. No need to dispatch a technician, you've stopped the truck roll. By keeping these remote network devices working, companies avoid lost revenue and possible SLA penalties, all contributing to better operating costs. Minutes, not hours for resolution. Remote reboot helps stop the truck roll. Synaccess PDUs can be managed by our included Central Management Portal or integrating into your existing ITMS platform and resolution processes. Companies do not need to add new management software or revise their existing resolution process. This helps stop the truck roll. One of Synaccess's customers implemented remote reboot using our PDUs to resolve over 60% of their trouble tickets. They stopped the truck roll. Each truck roll cost at least $600, so the PDU paid for itself after eliminating only one truck roll. Now, let's take a look at the remote reboot process. Synaccess PDUs are optimized to work within your IT support organization's remote diagnostics and remediation workflow. Our devices work with remote monitoring and management systems to allow resolution of power-related issues without the need to dispatch an on-site technician for each situation. PDUs are constantly monitored by the central management platform or your ITMS to alert the NOC with any incidents, power events, network outages, or environmental data. Automation can be set up for if-then processes or for when a device cannot reach the home network. Once a power status is confirmed by the PDU or the administrator or automation, it can power cycle the network device. Since over 90% of stuck networks are caused by either the modem or router, those are generally the devices to be rebooted. Within seconds, the network device can be restored to power and status can be confirmed. This remote reboot process takes place over minutes, not hours. There is no need to dispatch a truck, since the remote reboot restored the network device to operating status. The truck roll was stopped. Remote access lets you see what's wrong. Switched power lets you fix it. As part of the monitoring and remediation process, there's a full audit trail regarding events and actions, stored by either the CMP or exported to your existing ITMS. All these logs and data is stored, and it gives you a full audit trail. Let's switch over to a live demo of Synaccess's Central Management Portal. As we look at the live view of Synaccess's CMP, or Central Management Portal, this is a repository or fleet management for all Synaccess PDUs. As we look at the different devices here, renamed by device and location, we can see current active alerts on this dashboard and potential resolution. We can also group the PDUs by location, by region, by type, by store, whatever the access may be, we can group them there. There's a centralized alert system here that'll group all active alerts and resolutions, and again, stored in the logs here for all the events that happened, the triggers, and then the resolution. This is a role-based access system, so if you use an existing system like Okta, you can give those same permissions to your different administrators by site, by device, or whatever your division may be there. As we go back to the devices, let's take a look at one of these in our North Star at Los Angeles store. Currently, there's not a lot of load here, but on this in this test environment. But this would show your load on the device or by outlet, depending on the type of unit. Any alerts are shown here. Red, of course, triggering a action needed. As we look through this outlets themselves, we can see which ones are on and off. By a quick click of the button, we can turn outlets on or off to lock out potential outlets, so there's not a surprise something plugged in. If we look at the first outlet here, which is where the modem is, if the modem were stuck, we could simply push this cycle button, and this will perform the remote reboot. It's currently turned off. It has been completed by the status window here in the upper right, and is now returned to status, live status. The outlet is on, the modem has been restarted, presumably back to operation, and can go forward from there. All of that happened in seconds. We didn't have to dispatch a technician. We didn't have to roll a truck. All of that was performed by the remote reboot process here through our CMP or through your ITMS platform. As you switch back to our presentation, since we've looked at the process of remote reboot, use the Synaccess Central Management Portal, let's discuss the impact of the remote reboot. Previously, companies had to dispatch a technician to resolve a network issue at a remote site. Using Synaccess's remote reboot, they can stop the truck roll. They have resolution in minutes, not hours. Without visibility and control at remote sites, customers had to rely on calls from those sites after an incident. They were scrambling to return to normal operations. Costs were unpredictable and resolution timelines were lengthy. Synaccess dashboards through our CMP or integration into your ITMS platform gives you that visibility and control. You are no longer jumping at an incident or hearing complaints of outages from remote sites, or worse, your customers. You have proactive alerting and automated responses to empower your team to resolve an issue before the remote site even knows about it. Customer satisfaction and uptime are increased. Without a remote reboot process and system in place, any site outage can have the meter running for what costs will be, not just the truck roll dispatch, but also lost revenue, customer complaints, and other overhead costs can be lessened and made predictable by using a remote reboot with Synaccess PDUs. Now that we've talked through the benefits of remote reboot, we have the opportunity here from one of Synaccess' customers on why he chose to standardize his organization's remote power infrastructure on Synaccess Smart PDUs. So in a discussion with Cal, we went through why he chose for his large school district to move from a mixed bag of various manufacturers of their PDUs to standardize on Synaccess. One of them was the ease of installation of the physical PDUs themselves, but also the PDU interface. He mentioned that it was an intuitive interface with smooth configuration, and he really liked the LCD displays and control panels. So, of course, at a school district, especially a large one, they have over 80 sites. They have some applications in remote closets, server rooms, data centers. Some of their data closets are harsh environments, like it may have a mop bucket in the corner, or it's in the cooling room, or it's down in the furnace area. So our devices are designed to work in those types of environments, from the data center to very rough environments. So going forward, because of all those factors, Cal's decided to move forward only with Synaccess PDUs and is replacing the existing mixed bag of other manufacturers to standardize on only Synaccess PDUs. So we're very, very happy that he's chosen to go forward with us and look forward to future visits with him. At this point, I'll hand things back over to Melody.
Thank you so much, Matt, for such a great walkthrough today. I would love to now open things up for questions. As a reminder, you can drop your questions into the Q&A session now, and we'll get to as many as we can in the time we have left. If we don't get to your question live, please don't hesitate to email us directly at sales@synaccess.com. We're happy to follow up. And again, this session is being recorded, so if you'd like to revisit anything we covered today, that link will be available in your inbox within 24 hours. So let me look at what questions we have here. So the first one, Matt, this is definitely for you. What is the network interface utilized by Synaccess PDUs for remote reboot?
Okay, great question. So our primary means of accessing our PDUs is through an Ethernet port. We have another number of ports available, from USB to serial console access, but the primary means of access is over an RJ45 port for Ethernet. Our SP and DX series PDUs also have a secondary network interface available, so that can either be a second Ethernet connection, or you could have cellular LTE connectivity directly into the PDU through that secondary port. So we have a couple different methods, but primarily Ethernet, but can also have secondary Ethernet or cellular for network connectivity.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Matt.
Sure.
Second question, let's see. Do I have to buy a management platform from Synaccess to manage multiple PDUs?
No, you don't. So Synaccess, our SP series and DX series feature the included Central Management Portal, or CMP, that we looked at earlier today during the demo. The CMP, of course, is our unified platform to manage, control, and log all the PDU measurements and performance and actions and all of that. That is included with all of our PDUs. Synaccess also continuously evaluates and adds on support for third-party integration. I guess the PDUs have the standard automation interfaces like REST API, SNMP, SSH, and webhooks, which allows integration into like network monitoring tools, AV control systems, orchestration platforms, or automation frameworks. So we have it included on board, or we can integrate through API or other methods into customers' existing platforms as well at no charge.
Excellent. Good to know. Thank you, Matt. All right. Third question. How do I join the Synaccess Partner Program and what are the benefits?
Okay. So our partner program is called the Synaccess Edge Partner Program. You can contact our channel management team by emailing sales@synaccess.com to find out more about how to join. The benefits of the Synaccess Edge Partner Program, let's see, there's the tiered discounts for purchases, deal registration for additional discounts, and also Synaccess product and application training included as part of our partner program. Our partner program, you can visit our page on our website, synaccess.com/partners. There's more information there. Or reach out to us. Of course, you can always email us at sales@synaccess.com, and we'd be happy to talk to you about our partner program. Okay, looks like Melody lost power, so I'll go ahead and finish this up here. For those interested who would like to find out more about how to purchase our PDUs, you can go through any of our channel partners, through TD SYNNEX, or visit our website to find out more about how to purchase our PDUs or have a live demo set up. Looks like that's all the time we have for today for questions, but don't want the conversation to stop here. If you're interested in taking the next step with Synaccess, there are a few easy ways to do that. You can book a personalized live demo and see Synaccess PDUs in action in a live environment tailored to your use case. You can also request a free trial or evaluation unit and get hands-on with the hardware yourself. Or you can simply reach out to our sales team for pricing, deployment guidance, or any other questions. All that information is on the screen here, and it's also available anytime at synaccess.com. On behalf of Melody and myself, thank you so much for joining our Q3 webinar. Please give us a follow on LinkedIn for the latest update on product releases, events, and corporate announcements. Also, be sure to join us for our next webinar in November. You can register anytime at Synaccess/webinars. Have a great rest of your day, and appreciate you for joining today. Thank you, everybody.